Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Coyotes taking on the winners of 3 straight. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Dances away from the heat. Finds a man by himself. Oh, look out! Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously, he's doing the run pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quarterback checking off. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's King. The quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds. Pickup.
He's been a matchup problem also.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense set for a first down play. They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Slings it. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
He does a good job of dropping.
Quarterback will audible. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll They'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Now they're going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to...
Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Tiger. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had? He lets one fly deep. He's got it down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Touchdown, Tigers! First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. Got a lot of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bob. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quit, he's going to let it go. And he makes the catch inside the 25. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like,
touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After misfiring, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's King. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this crowd.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Going up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown! Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense. offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU. Offense set on first down. Scanning the field, it's King. Finds his big time. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground game.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Complete to the left. And it is a choke play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense...
A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 40, there he goes. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Kane. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down.
Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw in...
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
And it's 4th down, but with this time on the clock, why? Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Grabs it inside the 15. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got... And he's got it! Touchdown, LS! First down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Kane. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. What a snag by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get right away.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And the sense of urgency.
All wideouts, no backs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he hauls it in inside the 30. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Skips away from pressure. Oh, there's the ball. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.